Looks like it. And bye-bye, James. First blood drawn, and it's in favor of GAMBIT. Yakinda can't step up to the plate. Sanji can through the smoke, and already seeing...
Very, very messy here. Smoke flies out. Buster to take first contact.
He gets one clean. Hasn't now, and with Axel still fragging on shore, they're just going to lose the jewels. They had the util, they had the game plan, just don't have the frags.
As there's more default action over towards B. Axel with a Molotov and a smoke. This is going to give him some room to work with.
If he finds an on the full buy and he opens up B again, Buster, nice angle. Takes him down. First death for Axel and the first advantage for VP. Trying to convert off that, and that's clean from Yakinda. Uses that trace of fire, pinpoints Nafany through the smoke. 2 early casualties now for GAMBIT, and he's not done. He's actually advancing, wants to stick around sandbags, and Hobbit on the mantle. It just looks too easy for him. Yakinda takes down another prong of this ramp presence, dropping his util now as he wants to try and confirm if Shiro's still there. Great find from Shiro. I guess he kind of sends Sanji as the sacrificial Mac-10 lamb, try and knock him off the bomb.
Trying to bait something out here.
Hey, they got the bomb plant, and Kicker, he's gone down as well. Shaping up for an awkward one for VP. The wall bank's actually hit. The flames, he's going to have to evade them. Inters has found a little bit of a safe haven. He lives on. Bomb ticks down. Surely he's just a man gone down eventually. A dead man walking. And now Shiro. Bomb is half ticked.
This is the clutch master, though. If anyone's going to do it.
Yeah, James holding the line. He'd have to miss, and doesn't do much of that. They're into your sight. He's holding his tight line. That's where they'll pre-aim. Hobbit's already across. He'll make the call. The pre-fires are in, and so soon will the bomb. Walking up on the smoke. He doesn't surely want to contest that plant.
Teammates are coming, and that utility is still very good here for VP.
Oh, Hobbit elevated over the smoke as well. A re-smoke. He's trying to find a tighter line. He does have it. Sanji's going to be unprepared for this one. Yeah, caught out. Buster should trade, but Axel's made that difficult. Only one for VP, and they're already cowering in CT spawn. It's just Gambit's calling there. Into the B site, wide open.
Я на сайте change.gg, и давайте покажу, как на нем можно играть. Для начала надо купить скин или скины. Например, я вот за $40 хочу авик. Выбираю коэффициент, например, 5. И на 1.3 я постараюсь вывести 1.2. 1.3. Успешно. Супер. На сайте также есть чат. Есть бесплатный промокод KOGLAS, который дает 50 центов на баланс. Честность сайта вы можете проверить на определенной вкладке. Но если останутся вопросы, то поддержка быстро на них ответит. Также на сайте есть кейсы, которые вы получаете по достижению определенного уровня. Ссылочка на сайт и промокод с бонусом вас ждут в описании.
Just on the edge of the smoke, they're practically touching. It looks like Hobbit caught a little from James' shot. Crossfire, look at the setup from Kicker and Sanji. Using those smokes as temporary walls. And they've constructed a pretty damn convincing third round here. Sanji just confirming my suspicions. Shiro on site, 20 seconds. It's unlikely he plants. It's unlikely he gets anything else. And yeah, quick kick it.
Look at this space, though.
Yeah, that's a lot early and alone. Kick it. Double kill on the B defense. He nearly takes a third. Inter's bleeding. Trying to claw something back. Great utility usage to at least make it an unfavorable duel for the CTs. But look at this. Completely unchecked. I say that with bated breath. Don't know what the CT spotted. Yeah, Yakinda's worked it out. Yakinda's got the perfect timing as it fades. What a round from him. Spots Nafany. Good control. Enters an important trade. Smokes to the side. They'll be looking for the plant here. Kicker and James to contest. James floating in limbo. Finding a sweet spot between the flames and the smokes. Bomb now down or attempted to. James denies it. Not done yet. 3-on-3. 14 seconds. Pressure's on the T's and James missed his shot. Axel's got a new lease of life. He jumps into the shot and now they have to deny the plant. Inters has got a scrap of health. Desperately trying to find somewhere to plant it. It's not to be. And Shiro, oh no, Shiro's got one, but he's just holding onto his weapon as best he can. He's caught in the smoke. He's got $200 to his name.
You know, people might sit there and call these guys onliners. They've already done it on land, right?
And Hobbit's bloody...
Won
a major.
So,
the angle on that smoke! He's found a double. Yakinda has stolen another round away from GAMBIT. In the opening 10 seconds, he walks down. I wonder if that's a variation. And James looks set for another here. Just on the spacing, Inters walking out unawares, was not expecting contact. Axel confirms there is someone sandbags, but that information, unless Hobbit can start finding a double kill, which he's taken the first step to achieving. Yakinda on the site down. If you could just somehow force that sandbags player. Sanji's survival is integral. They're isolating him as best they can. And the flash, the counter flash. James is there to support again, exactly when they needed him.
With only 2 rounds left to play and the max loss bonus, I think GAMBIT realized they need more rounds. They need them now.
Oh, great opportunity found. Hobbit catches the Yakinda's aggression.
Oh, what a shot.
Exile, there we have it. He started this with 6-0. Now winning out a duel on the B stairs again towards the later stages. Sanji's vulnerable as well.
Timing.
Perfect. James has to go back, or does he go forwards in the flame? He stands his ground. It nearly was the collapse. But GAMBIT set for a 5th here. Sentry will buy time, should spread to deny the default plant. And he throws out a smoke of his own design as well. Oh, nearly. But Hobbit.
Utility comes over, he's going to relay that, drops a defensive Molotov and will tuck on in.
They're ahead of it. And there's a gap. Inters, he jumps straight through it. They double up and Inters, Axel all filling the feed in favor. Just like that, to 6th is found, stolen mid that mid pincer ahead of the molly. Catching VP off guard, James thrust into a 1 versus 4.
No James time this round. The site, smoke down, molly to follow. There's a gap here to work with and they're just pushing in.
Yeah, they've given them so much space to work with. Yakinda's caught one already through the smoke, and at that point, what are you supposed to do as a CT? What are you supposed to do? Stare at the smoke, push through it?
That was the utility on Nafany as well, right? So now they're operating with nothing. Hobbit has to hit a couple more here. James gone down. They know he's coming.
He knows Buster's around the corner. Yakinda still a threat with this Glock. He's taken every fight and winning it too. Oh my lord. Only one consolation frag for Shiro, but the bomb's half gone. And Shiro does have 3 more to find. Kicker's jiggles so potent. Did need to hit some spectacular 1-taps. He only had 1 bullet left. Runs out. Value out of this scout once they get close. Flashes are good. So is the molly, but by smoking it, he has a little bit of a gap to play around. First found. Chaos for VP though. Kickit and Sanji. That should be denied. Hobbit's right there. He does go down. Kickit has to clutch, but Shiro's already hit the scout. Just a formality now. A single bullet from the pistol can finish the job. And it does. GAMBIT steal away the second, forcing in.
Looks like he flubbed that one. May have landed on the crane. Easy to mess that one up.
There's a gap under that. Shiro. Oh, he's caught Kickit. Turning the flash was enough to not only find a frag, but put an AK in his grasp. 2 now in play for the CTs as they return to control. And they've got quite a handsome crossfire here. Sanji, very clean, a necessary frag, but don't forget he's low. And Shiro, he knows, bomb's loose. Just as the smokes bloom. His timing here is everything. Looks like James not ready for it.
Oh, what?
He actually turns.
Okay.
Fine, it's fine. 15. And Axel's not done yet. A double for him.
Oh, they're getting them across to sandbags. So doing this late versus a partial buy is great. There's no Molotov, no nades for this. This is a huge play. All eyes on Hobbit.
And there's limited flashbangs, but plenty with 3. Inters, how many you rocking? Just the 1. So he's the one responsible. It'll be on Hobbit's call. Or on contact. No one staring at it, and already he times it to perfection. Hobbit comes out, as does the flash. Double kill. He's under a lot of scrutiny now. Inter's trying to bail his friend out of trouble.
They're locked out of this. How are they meant to get past Hobbit here? There's so much support on the site, and now Buster calling it clear.
Yeah, this makes it even more awkward for them to rotate back. Knives are out.
James has a smoke here as well.
Oh, I tried to check his corners just as Axel comes in for the info. Well, time to swallow our pride. 10 seconds. Don't really see a world where you get that bomb down. He's walked on in.
Need the loss bonus here. Yeah, I was going to say if James wants to stay alive there, meaning that AWP won't be in place. So Yakinda's taking space on A. They might fall back on this, you know.
Bomb spotted B, but with a frag, it's just 1 more separating them from the plant. Inter says no. 19 HP, if they could just find him. Shiro's there now as well. The nade could find him, it does. Great dunk. Hobbit's not done.
Body's on the line
James
here.
missed his shot. 15. Again, the clock not their best friend. 10. Just on gens. Shiro's got the perfect line. What are you supposed to do?
They might save.
He invested into this fully. And now he's just looking to keep hold of it.
20 seconds.
Flashes will be the go. Hobbit, a lot to do. Does go down early. Will Shiro contest the plant? Can Shiro contest the plant? He's been flashed off now. Tucked in on short, but he's likely to swing. And the plant's
Sanji's
going
doing it
down.
all!
Sanji saves them with the hero Deeg. Now posted up holding short. Axel wants to get back in. He ain't done. Bit of a role reversal now. Coming in from Rampart the CTs. Sanji,
He wants to peek this.
he does.
He's tucked in now, though. He might just stand tall.
And Sanji's
Sanji!
the clutch up. Surely not. Axel low. You can see the Deagle and the info's there. Will he adjust? He's forced him off the bomb at least.
He's panicking. Sanji's panicking.
It's fading. It's fading. That's surely Sanji's round. He knows. Next sound cue. Just have to peek it late. And hit the one Deeg, and he does it. Sanji saves VP. 4 frags, so much impact.
Well-timed molly there. Yukinda's going to snake through the smoke.
Oh, he's taking a bit of a gamble here. Does he mantle up?
If he jumps up, he might get Naf, and he just reloaded. Look at the gap. He's pushing.
Oh, no way. They weren't expecting that. Neither was he with Hobbit, but now he's trapped. I mean, how do you get out of this one, Hobbit?
And fight.
Stand and fight seems to be a recipe for success. He's got a teammate now for support. Confirm he's still there.
They're running away. They don't want anything to do with it. This would have been a chance to isolate a fight, but they're expecting more aggression.
I'm just going to walk in. Looks like, yeah, no, definitely not B. Keep your lean. Stay A.
Oh,
The
this is a
information's
double.
going to change, yeah. It's just such a tight line. He'll have to adjust now, but he does quickly. And, yep, that's the double you predicted. James finally beheads him. Inters hasn't moved a muscle. James,
Hobbit.
you're going to have to hit the craziest no-scope.
Oh!
Or a quick scope, that works. Still Shiro, though, and that's enough for a round. Kicker's so disconnected, the bomb loose. Gambit. God, their util is light. It's that smoke. This is the only smoke they have. They better try and find some use out of it.
Immediately negated. Molly to slow them. Smoke in front of it as well to tunnel them exactly where Gambit wanted. More nade damage.
How do they convert this? I mean, they just have to hope that for some reason they assume all 3 are there. Buster is planting.
Kick it as key, you're right.
Nafany pushing. Kick at key later, but it's about survival for Buster here, and oh, he couldn't achieve it. Look at Nafany just leading from the front lines. Kicker's late arrival, not to be. Axel just too switched on.
Oh, they soaked up so much space.
Yes.
Look at this.
They have no idea, and now B's open. Open for business. Inters spotted. James didn't quite get the punish you were talking about, but now Inters has got to find a very important frag, and it's just not to be. There it is. Shuts him down. Shiro and Hobbit just wondering how on earth you're supposed to get back into that B site now. They've cracked through mid. Mid to B then. We haven't seen that flavor.
Kick it hasn't moved for the entire round. An absolute bloody statue, and James has mid.
Ooh, they're going to lose it all. Oh, bouncing his head off the doorway, and it still doesn't stop.
And this is the chance. If VP take this one and they blow them out the water, don't let Gambit save. They can net this one up 16-14.
Charging, very suppressing flashes, and Yukinda's opened up the account again. Quick frag onto Hobbit. Converts off a James flashbang, and they want to go again. Again with the pop flash. Nafany, Molotoved and flashed out, and they line up for Buster. VP looking like a team possessed into our 28th. No way back in for Gambit. Oh, Yukinda, sharp.
Oh, the timing.
It's good. Sanji and James better though, and just Axile as the dust settles and the bomb is planted. Oh, and James been caught off. More damage, that's something. Smoke and a 10-second defuse, or at least pulls him closer to the site, looking for his off angle, and he'll find another, not far off. Completely forcing the rebuy out of VP. They will take 15. Starting to ignore it now. Starting to assume it's there, but Yukinda's checked it enough. Nafany, all that patience for naught. Hobbit has to be the one to step up now. And kick it. What? Actually lands that. I thought Hobbit had him every day of the week. Overcomes the inaccuracy. Bomb's already being planted. VP, have you really turned it on its head to this extent? Gambit's pick. Bomb ticking in their favor to finish it here in regulation. James taking some shots. Sanji peeks out from his hidey hole, and just one more frag. It's Axile. Too many bodies, too little time. VP. And as Kickit gets that bomb down, do they choose to contest? Not yet. They wait for the numbers. They've got Nafany working on a long rotation towards tunnels.
They're all tucked in towards side as well, Alex. I don't know how you get back in here against these Glocks.
All these duels favor the Glock now. Here they come. And already a flurry of frags in favor of VP. One from Tons, one from the doors.
Bomb's halfway tick. They got to get a move on.
Very passive, just jiggling for the info. Shiro on one, and it's only the one. First up short now from long, and yeah, a sitting duck is Sanji. 3 is the magic number. He hits 2. And Shiro, ooh, not only the bomb, but a frag.
This is all on Buster here. Sanji's too low to do anything. Buster has to pull them out of this hole, and with the bomb tucked in with 35 seconds left, they're really running out of options.
Gambit going to give him nothing. Nafany is awaiting. It's surely just going to be a slight overextension, and there it is.
Sanji should just try and save this if he can. There's no point going in on a 1-on-4, giving away another AK, but... that is an in-game leader's favorite type of kills. You get to make the call and... Wait, hold up, Axel. You got to clear behind you, mate.
Oh, wow. Sanji tucked in on blue box. That's caught him.
Bit of an oversight there, and Sanji's taking space.
Takes this duel successfully. They can do damage. James even caught Nafany's aggression.
Okay.
Not a full Glock eco. Sanji with his off angle.
Made his way up short. Enters. He spotted one. Oh, the double.
Doesn't get easier than that. Quick spray. Oh, but he wasn't looking. The chance presents itself. That could have been a frag. Could have been a plant. Advancing a slow creep towards the side. Yakinda's managed to get himself across. The flashes are good. Hobbit uses the smoke to survive, and Shiro from short. It's Sanji with a crucial trade. Keeps VP's chances posting a second here.
He wants to get that bomb down, but needs to clear off towards short.
Oh, my lord. He nearly won it. Nearly peeked into the AWP. He'd have to do a whole lot more than that. They'll boost to stop and deny this plan. I think he's got it. Yep, they faffed around a little too long, and Kickit now set up for a spray. He gets 2 towards the elevator with this kind of health, though. The odds stacked up against Sanji. Looking for a punish and a precise one.
Low.
So low from the earlier exchange against none other than God Sanji. 2 clutches? Oh! Too much to ask. Shiro denies it. He thought the walk up didn't quite have the pacing in his head. Exile knows what's coming. He can hear the footsteps stampeding towards his location. They're all down there. What a flick from Shiro. He had a moment's notice to adjust. Awkward as hell. Bombs loose. James hanging out in the tunnels. Inters wants to find and clear that out, but the element of surprise strikes, and now an M4.
They got the bomb back as well. So they can plant A safely. Gambit, they're stuck in no man's
They have
land.
to fight James. They just have to simply beat James, and they have, but at what cost? A 2-on-2 now with these Deagles. VP have been so close to converting a couple of these. That's a gamble, but he gets across. Enables not only that, but a smoke and an AK. Quite the upgrade, Yakinda. Speaking of upgrades, VP's most recent has found the final Deagle shot to deter Shiro.
Weapon, there's lots of nades on the floor as well. Okay.
Straight through the smoke. Kicker was tapping, looking for info. He gets more than info, knocks their head off. They don't boost either. Opting for a further back, a different angle of attack. And it's not far off from Shiro. They're into the site now, though, and the bomb will be planted. Sanji hiding behind the car. It's Buster, the first up. That's the trade. Sanji consistent.
This flank's coming very late through long.
Inters is going to have a chance to take down James. He's so distracted by Shiro's shots.
Turned.
Yeah, and already Axile's got one. James not ready for this. It's going to come down to one man. Just kick it. Just like that. Shiro's got the kit. He's close. And they've done it. Gambit retake control. They'll even grab an extra AWP for their troubles.
Oh.
Still no access to short. Yakinda wants to change that. Oh, and he wins it out against the AWP, no less. His moves so graceful and his shots so pinpoint perfect. Sanji's caught the mid player. 20 seconds.
Kick it.
If he gets the timing,
Kick it.
Shiro exposed. And Shiro passes his test. That should be enough. James swallowed a nade. You got 10 seconds. Just throw your bodies at the site. Hope you don't go down after time. Yeah, knife out. The Vanguard smokes, if you will. And yeah, Yakinda's been caught out on his mid to B. If Hobbit goes down, though, it is exposed Nafany and Inters to a very isolated 2 versus 4. And Jame entry fragging. Now Inters, they spot him with the barrel. They convert it with the Buster. And we have a 6th, just like that. VP, I mean, the fact that, Chad, we weren't saying with conviction a letter of the alphabet. A, B, we weren't sure.
No idea.
Knowing they want to try and find some impact with the saved rifles.
And here he is.
Yakinda surely gets checked. Oh, my lord. And Inters is not looking at all. Oh, and he gets them both. First kicker, Yakinda on the reactions, but got to get up pretty damn early in the morning to wake up and stop Inters. Sanji caught as well through the doors. The Tracer's fire was enough. Buster, he's done it before. Can he do it again? Breaking into the site. AK to be knocked off his perch is Inters. And Nafany on site. They've done well to isolate these duels. If Jane can get away. No, Inters does well to take him down. Bomb retrieval integral. Sanji does tag one up on the advance towards tunnels. Shiro close to contest. Oh, this is a tough puzzle to piece together here for the... They're going to have a chance. The timing on the walk-in. Sanji does manage to win his duel despite his low HP. Catches Axile off guard, but now, same can't be said. You'd have to one tap or save an orb. That works too.
Yeah, the fact he's been able to grab that one right under their noses. Yeah, it is still the round for GAMBIT. They have pulled another one away just with the saved gun, some upgraded pistols. Sander plays, and that conditioning with the lurk smoke from Buster, it just looks like a normal round.
Yeah, so far. Now with a bit more util thrown his way, he's actually forced to smoke onto their Molotov. Nafany actually converts Yakinda's hunt, and Inters, he's having another round. Doesn't matter whether it's P250 or M4, he's just caught 2 on his repeak. First Pro, he's got no way in now. Kicker's caught on doors, Hobbit goes looking.
Is Kicker going to get a gun here? There we go, he's only got a deagle. So this buy, Alex, last round is not looking good.
Sanji, the entry fragger. Axel stomachs it. Hobbit was flashed in, and oh, so perfect. Hobbit nearly transfers. Okay, Yakinda keeps it competitive, and he'll recover an AK for his hard work. You can see there's a well aware one has slipped the net, and looks like Shiro's missed shot has given Yakinda's perfect time to strike from short. 8 seconds left as VP have pulled this one out.
Oh, Inters. Not again.
Not done yet. More impact required. He needs the head, finds the head. One more. And it's the most prized of them all, Yakinda. He's got 3 already. Will he get the 4th? He's tagged up so low. USP now. He knows one bullet will do it. And Inters 3 back-to-back impact rounds pulls GAMBIT into an extended lead. Oh, he's trapped. Calls for the bailout. Has he got time for this? I think he just about gets there in time. So James set up for success. Sanji to delay as best he can. Here's Axile is across.
Oh, good from short.
Yeah, all the way from short. Yakinda's hit a good shot, but no permanent deaths yet.
James been very sneaky here.
Retake here?
Yeah, no kit.
Oh, Hobbit. Nice catch. Yakinda was trying to work on the round the world maneuver. Now they have to focus all of their attention. The element of surprise. It's not clean from Jame. Inters continues to impress as he finds his 20th and another as well. Nothing left for VP in this pistol.
Hunkering down long is Buster and Jame. He's having to take a risk in some space. Hobbit's low, and Hobbit's down.
Interesting. What does that do to Nafany?
Mid to A? Mid to A?
They're boosting. The element of surprise, I'm not sure anyone's going to be expecting this. I say that as Sanji is. Considered it for Nafany's a second. Through. Nafany is through.
Oh,
it could too.
Could be the double.
And it could very well be. Just the Mac 10 though. Surely he
Nafany.
Nafany with impact all over. What's Jame to do now? The glass cannon AWP was responsible for B. He's been a completely nullified object at this point.
How is there no eyes on long?
Okay, they're walking in though. James gonna have to do a lot of work here. Sanji trying to bait them to look at him, and he's done the first part. He's gonna have to do the rest as well. Great Molotov to buy time. Yakinda's burning though. Have to find a new elevation.
Long's coming too. Sanji's screwed.
Yeah, safe corner, but for how long? Shiro already onto Yakinda to finish off the jobs of the Flames, and GAMBIT set for 15 just like that.
What an odd round that was.
Just need to post the 1. Up short now. VP's dastardly does 2, getting completely shaken. And Yakinda peeks out, it's damage. It's insufficient. They're both coming in from CT and B, respectively. So disconnected. Just got to follow the flowchart now for the after plant. Sanji does take down Nafany.
Buster does have a kit. This is still doable. It looks extremely unlikely.
Yeah, I mean, with the flashbang, Sanji wants one more before he does any more dirty work, and that's the head he was waiting for. Pops it off of Inters. The impact continues. Buster. Oh, they may not expect
Look at this angle from Hobbit.
Angle on the gather the smoke and makes it all too easy. This is an angle for Nafany. Should catch Jame off guard. Okay, now a double peek. He's trying to isolate into two individual duels, but stacked up against them. Nafany's even got a Molotov for the defuse.
Yeah, I don't even know if they're going to get close to the bomb right now. VP need to start making a bit of a move. They need to win a fight. There's one.
Okay. Kicker would need a clean one. On the second, he looked away, assumed he'd done the necessary damage. And just stacked up against Sanji. He has to accept his fate here. He actually gets the reload. Manages to take an extra one down. I think he accepted his fate as he turned, but it's not a fun frag.
Oh, space for Sanji, but this is a hard corner to round. Normally a player at the top here waiting, and they're actually totem dropping. The timing is great for Sanji.
Is so good for Sanji. The fact that he's going to come up from above, they just have to keep them busy, and Yakinda doesn't even need the help. Weapons to be recovered, a smoke on main. If Inters goes down,
Yakinda.
This is a disaster. There's no way Axile's expecting this. The same man that killed him from Pop is now directly behind him. Sandwich could punish. Great shot. Axile adjusts into Sanji as well, but he's not ready for Yakinda. On for an ace now. 4 frags. Shiro on Pop as well. He's doing it all. Heavy lifting. Power to look through walls, so we know it was clear. Now planting. They won't be able to knock him off, but contesting from either side of the bomb train. This gets so difficult for Shiro. Look at his head on a swivel. A 360-degree remit to try and make sure he could find that first contact.
Yakinda looking for some main control right now. As soon as he calls this clear, they might be able to rotate another over, but it might be too late.
Oh, Jame didn't pull the trigger. Confirms it down the ramp. Their backs are turned. They're not ready for that. Big punish from Kicker, looking for more. Nafany down as well. Sends them packing. Shiro does hit the no-scope to get back into the site. He needed to hit some consecutive shots, though. Nade's not going to find him. It will land on Axile. And with 20 seconds, he does have to take some initiative, trying to get it back up the ramp. He catches Hobbit, trying to sell it. They're going back to B with 14 seconds, heading for upper. Hobbit pops off. Long range, needs another, and he finds it as well. They can plant. Turning this round entirely on its head. Defying all the odds, Yakinda demanded to clutch again. They're so low. And Yakinda's going to lose his weapon here if he's not careful.
Yeah, Xeal's already tucked in 1 HP. He's found the gap. Well, so is Yakinda, but doesn't get the kill. Hobbit finishes it in style. What a round.
Teaser trying to find their way back in. Sanji stands and delivers. Turns the flash, takes an AK for his trouble. Shiro's going to not go for it, is he?
Thought about it.
Yeah, felt like he was considering it. Seen Orpers jumping into entry frags as of late, thanks, Jame.
This position from Axial, if he doesn't peek, never mind.
Yeah, okay, wow. And it's only Jame. Everyone is so far away. He's done well to get the first. Is the util gonna deter them? He's holding them at bay. Might even find another. Sanji has caught it, but up the catwalk goes Inters. If he can find Jame, there's room to play. Wasn't ready. First for Inters in this one. The incendiary's good, trying to buy time for the bomb to come in. Shiro planting. Oh no! Kick it overextends, and it becomes an all too favorable. It's 2 versus 4, turned 2v3. Yakinda makes it all onto Inters, and he's hitting his shots. He's hit another. Yakinda's gone. So low though. Doesn't have the margin for error. Buster, just a single bullet. Okay, for getting a bit of a deja vu. Something has changed within this matrix, and they call it off. Shiro, as you said, Chad's school of Counter-Strike. Let that AWP work, especially the AK wielded by Nafany, heading towards upper. Kicker's holding it. And the element of surprise, yeah, that actually enables the frag. Nafany onto just the one.
They've got space, they're pushing up already. A player at oil train weaseling into the back lines.
Yeah, and those CTs rotating in. What are you supposed to do? Yakinda's checking. Oh, wow, the precision out of Nafany these last 2 rounds. Seems like it's enough. The CT's getting picked apart out here. James been lingering around this site for forever, but he does see the hand. Doesn't know he's low. Does manage to find at least a smoke onto the bomb, but the swing from upper, it's coming. Axile's on lower. Time is of the essence, James. Trying to find just one frag to make it doable. He won't get back onto the bomb.
Well, they know he's here now. They're falling back. They have to get past Yakinda here.
Okay, down pop, and it's unfavorable at the most.
There's 3 of them.
They're so loud.
Well, this flash is perfect.
And Axel from the backtracks emerges. Now Yakinda's got so many targets. He's trying to find a safe haven, trying to make it difficult. They have to work for this frag. They have to work for it, and they have. Sweat on the brow, but frags in the feed. Bombs down, Buster's miles away. Looks like they might plan to smoke it, but there will be kick it ahead of it.
Doing it safely as well.
He's walking up on them. This could be the element of surprise they need. Great find. Wasn't ready for the trade. And now James not in a position to punish this. He jumped in. Oh, the movement! It was so hard to hit that shot, and Jamie often hits it. But strafing onto the spool has given Nafany more room to move, and he does a lot with a little here, does Nafany. Oh, what a shot from James. These evasive maneuvers just to get onto the site, and yeah, the back's a turn. Nafany nearly lines up the multi-kill, but the round is secured.
Look how low Shiro and Inters are.
Head towards his old position. It's wide open. Up all off. Oh, Inters not going down at all. Sanji's missed his shots. Gets really uncomfortable now. Inters can just hunt him. He's just bloodlusting and whoop, works it out eventually. Interesting.
Couple of whoopsies, but yeah. Still looking very good.
I think he's just flustered. He's so highly strung. Buster's caught one.
Look where his teammates are. All over towards Pop. Ready to go B. Enough utility for it. Get Shiro down low. He can control the rotation. Take Yakinda out of the picture. Bomb goes down and you're great. But that smoke might change everything.
Perfect flash. Doesn't quite catch the first on Axile. Oh, but jumping up. Axile just holds his nerve and holds the line. They're not in a rush to plant. Want to make sure they get across safely. In fact, a safe throw, probably the best option. James is still in play. Buster walks up oil. They don't have as much space as they normally do. And of course, with the last round being played, they will give it everything she's got.
Gonna see the bomb here.
There's a second, and he's found it as well. Buster, there's some impact.
Look at the nades though on Shiro. He has everything.
If he finds James, oh, okay.
One towards connector. Look at Yakinda.
Yeah, I like it. He's so far ahead. The angle from Inters does enable him to tag him up. Finished off and zips up the body bag is Axile. Into the site though, waiting for his opportunity, and oh, Hobbit actually took down his teammate. James was walked up cat. Now he's really not got much more than a plant. What can you say about this one? Oh. Shiro, bookend frags of this round. He opened it up and it looks like he's closed it down. It is only kick it.
What are you meant to do? He has the P250, but really?
Yeah, I mean, one tap Shiro would have been a start. They're going to test him. Axile's actually tucked in a more supportive element here. And just as he goes looking, okay, Yakinda gets tagged up to 40. That might cost him into Axile, and it does. Tagged up
1
to
HP.
1 HP again, Axile's favorite number. It's a crucial frag from James. They're out main. Oh, and they were past tense, forced by Inters and Hobbit. It's only Sanji now, and he's just getting a barrage of bullets through the smoke. He doesn't get a moment to breathe or think.
I think they think sandwiches. Oh, never mind.
Absolutely perfect. Hobbit's made it a slightly more realistic goal to stay competitive here, because the bomb's not on the site. Hobbit is. You have to get through him. He's playing a very passive line. I say that as he peeks out for another. Hobbit is a man possessed!
Oh,
what
Hobbit!
What is going on? Don't say Mordor. Don't say Mordor. Okay, 2-on-2, 2-on-1. There it is. Nafany makes it 15. Gambit.
This is inspired stuff from
Distinct
Hobbit.
advantage, yeah. Smokes it, advances. That's big. Shiro, however, does stem the bleed. And now, advancing on that smoke, he's continuing to keep the entire pot play from VP under wraps. You just don't know what Hobbit's up to next. Shiro duking it out. Nafany has to contend with none other than the main monster. And he's gone down this time.
The bomb.
Hobbit finding another 25. The dude is rushing, speed running through this half. It's over. It's definitely over now. Oh, that is gonna sour the mood unless they find a quick entry delivered by Yakinda, the Latvian. In and, well, out. Showed out by Shiro. Closes the door, says no thank you. Oh, Axile pushing the smoke and Kick It can't quite find the head. And he's actually managed to fill the feed. So has Hobbit, a double on his USP. It looked so good. It started so well. Where did it all go wrong? They're hunting him down now. He's got no bullets and no hope. Gambit turned it around despite conceding the opening. Yeah, he wants info, and he's got more than that, actually. He just backed away, perhaps even calling it clear. They are flooding into B here.
Axel's flanking down connected too.
On pure contact, like, what's Nafany supposed to do? He's got such low health. His teammate, however, enters with a very small opportunity to punish. And through the smoke, it's actually the nade. Axel's thrown one in. It does dunk kick it, because significant damage elsewhere. Yakinda mantles on the box in ferocious attempt to stay competitive. He's got a wild spray. 1 for 1. They're keeping it competitive here. Gambit are making him pay. Sanji needed a clean headshot and finds it. Just Shiro. 1vx. And the bomb ticking against him as well. That is VP's first. He's going to have all eyes. Oh, Kicker just about with his late arrivals. That's paranoia created. Jame looking to punish. Axel,
Jame, you can
hello.
see him.
He's dealt with it. Now VP have a 2-man advantage, but
20 seconds.
time really is not on their side. It would only take that! Another hero maneuver! Hobbit completely destabilizes the entire push. VP have got 10 seconds. Sanji's given him a way back in.
That's the plan.
Uh-oh, it's Hobbit. He's not quite done. Tags up another. He'll steal a third away as well. Get out of my server. The Molotov that would have forced the fight.
They're going back to B as well. They've drawn the rotation, but they can be back there in no time.
This is insane shot from
what?
Nafany.
Sorry, what?
I don't understand. If he gets this, Kicker has made a round out of it. Both the B defenders felled in a blink of an eye. Bomb down 2.
Not going to get the spread on that one.
No. Smoke line up. He will be able to extinguish or put out Heaven as a threat. Nafany hit a great shot, but Yakinda's luck sold it. And I think Gambit, they'll just play the percentages here. Now, we saw the power of the Kicker late monster hold many times in their previous bout on their path to the grand final.
Hobbit.
Oh, the flash was good. He still manages to pull one out. Yeah, he does. Inter's bit of team damage, but the double delivered. And that's enough to equalize. The early loss. It was Buster who did manage to chase down Axile, but it's Nafany with more impact. Up long, Buster has to contend with Shiro.
He's watching long as well, isn't he?
Well, he's kind of doing it all. Oh, it's going to come down to the Counter-Strike timing, and it couldn't have been better for Shiro.
Jame time, or is he going to give this one a crack? 25.
Might have to, you know. And round the corner, Shiro doesn't miss.
Back to Monster to try again, and this setup is actually pretty good to deal with this play. You can see another smoke being thrown on out. Do they respect this, or do they go forward? Yakinda in 2 mines.
He does. He goes through. And Hobbit perhaps unawares. There's still barrels, though. It's so potent. Inters unloads his mag. 3 VP members hit the deck and get out of my sight. And that's something. Axel needed info long, and it's cost him his life. Taking some initiative, taking some aggression. No way, Nafany! How are you doing it? How does it look so easy? Is execute. How did Gambit plan to destabilize this? Smokes are out early.
There's 4 here already.
And Hobbit, he's actually found 2 easy frags. No, VP. They walk into him. Finally, they silence him, but look at the damage done. That's 2.5 frags.
They still want more!
James just caught sleeping, trying to pick up weapons. VIRTUS Pro, a shadow of their former self, under the thumb of Gambit. You gotta cross Axile. This is where they fight you. Okay, well, James definitely actually hit 2 of those.
Yep. Okay.
Knocked off his shoes on the second.
Didn't get them anything though, so over towards B they go when the bomb is there. The boost is late.
And of course, it's a perfect timing. Swings in, only gets 1. So much hard work from Yakinda. Inter's in prime position to stop Jame had he released his crouch, but looking good for VP here. Inters has been found as well on the edge of the smoke. Nice shot. Bomb ticking. Sanji's low as well. And oh, solid hold. Okay, VP. Inters is such a passive line for Monster. He'd have to be pretty damn diligent. And he's lost it. Shiro, overwhelmed after the first, couldn't bolt the rifle in time. Plenty of time for the plant. Kick it's low. Now they have to plant again.
Seconds.
Looking to clutch up is Nafany. Sandry makes things difficult. Will spread. Jane burning. Losing a lot of life on the line. 26 is all he's operating with, which means there's potential for the M4 to walk in. Turns the flash. He's having a look monster. And with that, there's just not enough time for the double. They will have to call his bluff. And he's just going to try and punish on the retreat. Okay, okay. Oh! that is no fun! Where is that AWP shot coming from? It's next to my eardrum.
Decoy.
Okay, enters. Oh, he's set up for the multi. And they walk on in. More blue in the feed. It's Hobbit with a double kill. Buster is the late lurk. Sanji just has to not die. They're begging him to survive.
Wait, they already know that Buster's a possibility.
They definitely are looking to deal with the late Buster. Oh, Nafany's got Sanji booked. And now even more attention drawn towards Buster's potential flank. They know he likes the late long. Everyone's staring at him, from barrels or otherwise. And now they definitely know. Not going to happen. Hobbit steals away a third. He is still having...
This is contact. They take contact, smoke goes.
Like, how much do they get away with here? There's 3 CTs to receive them. Buster's even there as well. 4 CTs. VP are in the right place.
Close.
And already Hobbit's found another. Quickly silenced. It's chaos in the smoke. There's trapped in the smoke. Bullets being thrown into it. And Axel's pulled a double out of it. Kicker guarding the bomb. It's an advantage, but I can feel my voice quiver. I know Jane would have to do something to save his teammate here. They're just waiting it out, and that's damage. That's more than damage. Axel, a millimeter from death. It's onto Shiro, really. Dancing with this crossfire, and it's well executed. VP.
Oh, what a nade.
That's going to hurt. That is going to leave a mark, but they're up. And he unloads his mag, fully flashed. Muscle memory prevails. Needs another, and it is Sanji that's caught. Axel just needs to find Buster, and he has. It's all open. GAMBIT securing 12. Jame locked out of the sight. Nothing for him to do. It looks like Inters is already hunting him. He has. And converts it. Takes down the hardest hitter of GAMBIT. Your PGL Krakow 2017 major champion. Here in the Katowice stage, 4 years on. That's a big opening from Nafany.
Huge opening.
Just like that, the round starts to dissolve for Virtus Pro again. Float around.
There's 4 players from VP up here at A. And GAMBIT can still pivot. We still have 45 seconds left.
I mean, they can't pivot with the bomb long. And in they come. Crossfire's established. Looking good as the equalizer comes in. Hobbit continues to find impact. 2 down, and one of them was the AWPer. The FAMAS from Buster has done enough. If he could just find one more. And that is the duel. Big win, 1v1 for Shiro. Another 1vx, 20 seconds. Bomb on his back. And Sanji to put something into the VP side of the court. He heard him. And that's enough to enable a safe and uncontested plant. He'll just check it, see it's clear, and that is a Shiro clutch. GAMBIT another step closer to the grand final, the trophy within their grasp. Surely they can't see Sanji, the rail doesn't go that far. Oh, there's some info for you.
18 seconds.
Yep. And now they'll go. Smoke on Axile. Sanji to deny the plant. Inters is there as well. They got the info. Now they just need the plant. Nice find from Sanji. One more, the bomb's loose. They just have to survive. Just survive. It's James. He does it his best. And so, 8 found. We go again. More flashes. They advance. They push through the smokes. They want frags. It's only one. Nafany claws another. If they can just knock Buster off his perched sandbags, they have to get through Yakinda as well, though. The cavalry arrived exactly when it needed to. Is it really going to be bodies? Oh, Kickett's just done an absolute hero spray. Straight through the smoke. Buster adds another to the list. They have to go. They have to go. Nafany's fully flashed. He walks in. Starting to disintegrate now. You got 14 seconds. You'd need a hero spray, and he's paid such a price for that one. It's just not to be. VP open to the possibilities of a VP return.
Oh, look
at
this.
Well then, Yakinda.
Right place, right time. Hobbit's found a bit of a one-way gap in that smoke there, and they're putting it all on Hobbit. Oh!
I mean, the narrowest of margins. That's the jump peak he's got to punish Angle for. And Yakinda's gone. Hobbit with more impact. James silences him before things can go too awry. It's pulled Sanji to A, and in they come. Kick it to be tested for survival. To keep the dreams of a Katowice trophy in the cabinet. GAMBIT just need these frags. They're begging them, willing them across the line. Nafany's pulled one. Sanji says no. Buster didn't spot him. And Inters cancels the plant. Buster didn't hard clear. Not like this. Bombs down now. GAMBIT have the man advantage. Awkward. James needs to be the hero. He's flashed in. He's gobbled it up, but he's gone down.
Oh no!
It's just a set of errors. And GAMBIT are jumping through every hoop. One more frag. Sanji makes the 1v3 a little more doable. Caught in the air. Not down yet. Sees Inter, sees the chance. Shiro's tagged. He's really not going down without a fight, but GAMBIT, they're playing this one safe. They know that it's all theirs. He just has to not defuse. 3 seconds, 2, it's done. GAMBIT, baby, they've done it. IEM Katowice. No small fish in a big pond anymore. They're swimming with the sharks.